Alright guys, this is video 2 or 2.1 for the online configurator. Wanted to show you guys something in the job interview that we talked about in the previous video where we were selecting the material finishes. So in this one, when you start your job and you're here on the splash screen basically of your room configurator, you can set up different walls, and then on the wall over here you can put a cabinet. But before you do any of that, you start with the job interview, and the job interview has some pertinent information along with what you're going to make the cabinets out of. So we have white melamine here, and that's what it will look like with edging, and it's a particle board core, and we use a pine fir core with 90-pound density, so it's very good material. If you look closely, you can kind of see the outside faces are more condensed than the middle, and that's done with intention, so it's a more flat, uniform face. And what melamine is it's this very, very thin outside crispy layer. This material is hard and water resistant, and it's called melamine, and the core is particle board. So that's what white melamine will be. Then you have gray melamine, same story. Now this is dark gray. There's also a melamine color called fog gray that's slightly more popular than this, but this was in their sample box. And you can specify, if you know the color of the melamine, you can say I want storm gray or I want fog gray. But for purposes of this example, this is gray melamine. And then here's pre-fin maple ply. So this comes from Columbia Forest. It's UV finished on both sides, so there's no interior cabinet finishing. And see the core, the two outside layers are actually poplar core with the three inner layers being plywood. And the reason why they do it like that is it keeps the face very nice and flat for when they put the UV coating on. And when we machine it or cut it, it cuts very clean and nice. So here's the 3 samples of the case material. It's also worth noting that our default cabinet system will always have matching edge banding to the case material. So see, gray had gray, white had white, and pre-fin maple had pre-fin maple. An upgrade to this system, or in our system in general, is that you can upgrade the case banding to match the doors, but that has to be specifically requested or noted somewhere. All right, and on a future video, we'll talk about the doors. This is just a supplemental video on how to start your job and what the case materials are going to be like. We'll see you in the next one.